And I'm in a better mood, even though it's the same day and I don't have to graph because I don't like to graph. Graphing is no fun. But we're doing tangent formulas. Oh, you know what I forgot to get over here? Let me go over here. That one maybe? Yes. Let's try this. Copy. Copy. And we're going to be able to paste it. Paste. And we'll bring that up to the top. All right, so I'm going to need the formula sheet, obviously, because we're going to be doing some tangent formulas today. Oh, my God, it's so exciting. Oh, exact values. I'm pretty sure you all know that means AKA no calculator, no rounding, no decimals. Oh, especially you decimal kids. Stop. All right, from yesterday, you ought to take 3 or 4 seconds and do all of these. You can hit the pause button if you like. I'm about to go through them myself, but you should hit the pause button. Stop making me do everything for you. Square root of 3. 1. Tangent 270. Let's see. Tangent is sine over cosine. Cosine of 270 is, that's 0, so this would be undefined. Tangent of 330. 330 is 30 degrees angle. 30-degree angle has a tangent of the square root of 3 over 3, but it's in the 4th quadrant, so it's negative. Tangent of 360, that would be 0 over 1. That would be 0. Square root of 3 over 3, but negative. We're in the 2nd quadrant. 1, but we're in the 2nd quadrant, so it's negative. 240, that's a reference angle of 60 degrees. That would be radical 3. And we're in the 3rd quadrant, so it's negative. Or I mean, it's positive. Okay. All right, kids, here we go again. Round 3 of the same stuff we've done all over the channel. Better get used to it. Tan of 255. Oh, yeah. That's the, that is the tangent of 45 plus 210. Well, we'll call this A and this B. Geez, I wonder if there's a tangent formula to use. Oh, look, there is. It's tan A plus tan B. Why is that happening? Tan A, tan B. So tan A plus tan B all over. Oops, I keep doing that. 1 minus tan A tan B. 1 minus tan A tan B. All right, so let's sub in equations. Let's sub in the formula. So it's the tangent of 45 plus the tangent of 210 all over 1 minus the tangent of 45 times the tangent of 210. So this is plus all over 1 minus. All right, tangent of 45. I know the tangent of 45 is 1. Tangent of 210, reference angle of 30 degrees in the 3rd quadrant, radical 3 over 3. 1 minus 1 times radical 3 over 3. So what do I end up with? I end up with 1 plus radical 3 over 3 all over 1 minus radical 3 over 3. So we got a little bit of work to do. 1 is really 3 over 3 minus the square root of 3 over 3. Now I kind of preface it, this is going to be coming earlier this year. I didn't tell you I was going to expect you to do it. Oh, well, this should be plus. Radical 3 over 3. So the numerator is really 3 plus radical 3 over 3 all over 3 minus radical 3 over 3. We're going to multiply by the reciprocal. Of this. I might actually want to take the reciprocal. 3 over 3 minus radical 3. And these cancel. So I end up with 3 plus radical 3 over 3 minus radical 3. I know what you're thinking. Oh, I hope we're done. No, you can't leave radicals in the denominator of a fraction, kids. You know that. So we're going to put this back in parentheses. We're going to multiply by the conjugate, which is 3 plus radical 3. 3 plus radical. Now you wonder why we waited for tangent to be last. So the numerator, I'm just going to rewrite as 3 plus square roots of 3 squared all over. Now the denominator, this is 9. Now the reason you do conjugates because all the inside and outside stuff cancels. 9 minus 3, which is just 6. So there's my answer. Oh man, I hope we don't have to do that again. Crap. Good news is, these are the easier ones. So let's see what we got here. Sort of. We're going to use that same formula. So tangent of A plus B is equal to tan A plus tan B all over 1 minus tan A tan B. So let's see. I don't have squat. I don't have diddly doo-doo squat. So I got to go do some work. Let's see. A is in the first quadrant, just like I thought. So we'll go, this is A. And I know that the sine of A is 15 over 17. And I hope that you guys have now memorized that this is going to be 8. So this is, so the tangent of A would be 15 over 8. Let's do B. Oh, wait, tangent of A, 15 over 8 down here too. Now let's do B. B is in the third quadrant. Not sure why that happened. Come on. Why can't I erase that? Yeah, it's a magic line and shut up. B, oh my gosh, now it just goes. B is in the third quadrant. B. And I know that, oh crap, secant of B. Now secant is the flip of cosine. So if secant is equal to negative 5 over 4, cosine is equal to negative 4 over 5. So 4 over 5, you should know this is 3. So therefore the tangent is 3/4. Now it's positive because we're in the third quadrant. So now really all I got to do is type this puppy into my calculator. And you know, all I got to do is go home. Let's go into calculator mode. So I go control division, and what was it? 15 over 8? 15 over 8 plus, was it 3 over 4? 3 over 4. 3 over 4. Whoa, I forgot. I didn't do control division again. 3. Let's try this again. Control division. 15 over, I'm going to hurt somebody soon. And it's going to be my computer. 15 over 8. I got to watch what I'm doing. Plus control division. 3 over 4. 1 minus control division. 15 over 8 times control division 3 over 4. Holy mackerel. Negative 84 over 13. All that for negative 84 over 13. If cosine of A is that, and A is in the third quadrant, find, oh, look at this. We got a double angle. Double angles need to be replaced. So we got to figure out what tangent of 2A is equal to. So we'll do tangent of 2A. You'll take out your yellow card stock, and you'll say, okay, the tangent formula is 2 tan A, 1 minus tan squared A. I always do that. So it's equal to 2 tan A all over 1 minus tan squared A. Well, I don't really like tan squared, so I'm going to do 2 parentheses. 1 minus parentheses squared. Well, I just got to figure out what tan is. So I know my angle is in the third quadrant. It's over here. And I know that cosine is 24 over 25, and I believe this is going to be 7. Let me just verify. 7 squared plus 24 squared should be 625. There it is. Yes, it is. Go back to OneNote. Come on. So therefore, tangent is 7 over, that's a 24, and it's positive because we're in the third quadrant. You got to be thinking about positives and negatives still. Nothing's changed with that. So now I just type this baby in my calculator. Hopefully I do it correctly. Control division, 2 parenthesis, control division, 7 over 24, all over, and I forgot already what the bottom is, 1 minus parentheses, control division, 7 over 24, and I think this is squared, right? And it looks like I get 336 over 527. So 336 over 527. Boom. Oh, look, half angle formula. Nothing's really that new yet, kids, is it? Have we done anything that's new yet? Well, this is not a long, this is only 2 pages. Oh, I should be able to fly through this one. Because nothing's really that much new. All I got to do is learn to use new formulas. Tangent of 1/2 x is equal to, let's go to the formula sheet. Formula sheet says it's plus or minus 1 minus cosine A all over 1 plus cosine A. So plus or minus the square root of 1 minus cosine A all over 1 plus cosine A. That's what the formula says, right? So, oh, I already know what it is. So plus or minus the square root of 1 minus parentheses, use parentheses so you don't make up mistakes, 1 plus parentheses 7 over 18. Now, just like before, we're only going to type in the stuff that's under the radical. So control division, 1, you know what I'm going to do to make my life easier? I'm going to do, what is it, negative 7 over 18? Negative 7 divided by 18 stow x. Doom. And now I just got that. Now that's cosine of x. So I'm just going to go, okay, control division, 1 minus x over 1 minus x over 1 plus x. Bam. 25 over 11. So this becomes the square root of 25 over 11. Sorry, kids. Got a little bit of work to do on this one. This one's equal to plus or minus the 5 over radical 11. Because the square root of 25 is 5. Square root of 11 is just 11. Of course, I wrote 3 because 3 is much easier to write than 2 1s. Let's rationalize it. Multiply by radical 11 over radical 11. And I get 5 plus or minus. We'll decide now in a second. 5 radical 11 over 11. So there's sort of my answer. Now I got to decide. Oh, find the positive value. So my final answer is 5 radical 11 over 11. Oh God, something so exciting happened. It's so exciting. I did the entire video all at one time, and my video and audio are out of sync. I learned a week or 2 ago that I can't do that. I have to do it in pieces. I can do like 2 problems, and then I got to stop. So You'll notice that the video and audio were a little bit out of sync at the end of problem 4. That's because I didn't want to do problem 4 over again. But I'm going to start with problem 5 because it's kind of disconcerting to watch go like and hear that music like a bad or kung fu movie from the 60s. All right, you may not understand that. Your parents would. Anyway, let's get started again. We're going to do tangent of 75. I don't know what the tangent of 75 is. As a matter of fact, I really do. I just come over here. I go bing, bing. I go bing, bing. Tangent 75. It's some obnoxious decimal. There it is. But I can't turn that in because it says exact, and that would be stupid. So we know this is equal to the tangent of 45 plus 30. All right. I'm going to tell you right now, every time it's 30, it's a pain in the neck. So the formula for this is tangent A minus tangent B. Oh, I think it's actually plus on the top. Plus all over 1 minus tangent A, tangent B. Now just to make sure, let me go over here. I don't know why. I was going to use that one. I decided not to. Tangent A plus B. All right, so yes, plus on top, minus on bottom. Where's my pointer? All right, so really what this is A is 45, B is the pain in the neck 30, 45, and 30. So let's see. This is going to be equal to 1 plus radical 3 over 3. There's the problem. 1 minus 1 times radical 3 over 3. Now I'm going to rewrite this nicely. 3 over 3, that's 1, minus radical 3 over 3, because that gives me my common denominator in order to add. And then this is going to be 1, don't want to use 1, we'll just use 3 over 3 again. 3 over 3 minus radical 3 over 3. Now one of these should be plus, this one should be plus. All right, so this one becomes 3 plus radical 3 over 3 all over 3 minus radical 3 over 3. We're going to multiply by the reciprocal. 3 over 3 minus radical 3. This is one of the reasons I've been harping on this all year, that you get used to multiplying by the reciprocal. So the 3's cancel, and I end up with 3 plus radical 3 over 3 minus radical 3. Which, of course, you're saying, yay! Oh my God, it's so exciting. I get to rationalize the denominator. These problems are sort of a pain. 3 plus radical 3. 3 plus radical 3. So the numerator is just 3 plus radical 3 squared. This is 9. And this is minus 3. And that gives us our 6. And there's our answer. Oh my God, that was so much fun. Here we go. Let's see if I can remember to stop at the end of this next question. And I can only get like 6 or 7 minutes in. Let's see how much I got. I got 3. So let's do this one. Find the exact value of tangent 2 theta. Let's get a new color just to make things more exciting. That's not tangent of 2 theta is equal to. Now, if you look over at the formula sheet, it's 2. Where is it? It's right here. 2 tan A minus 1 minus tan squared A. So 2 tan A all over 1 minus tan squared A, which really equates to 2 times some fraction, 1 minus some fraction squared. We just grab this oh, crap, it's cosine. So we come over here and we say, okay, we're in the first quadrant. And I've been given that cosine is 8 over 17. Now, I am not doing the Pythagorean theorem for you to figure out that this is actually 15. So, in the formula, I need the tangent of A. Well, the tangent of A is 15 over 17. 15 over 8, excuse me. 15 over 8. So we'll type this sucker into the calculator. Control division. 1 minus 15 over 8 all over. That's just not good. Control division. 1 minus 15 divided by 8 all over 1. Isn't the top plus? This is why it's important that you look at your formula. It's 2 parentheses, so it's 2 parentheses 15 divided by 8, all control division. Hopefully that gives it to me. Good. 1 minus parentheses 15 divided by 8 squared. Now, make sure when you're done it looks nice. Is that right? 2 times, oh yeah, 1 minus, yep. Negative 240 over 161. But make sure that this, looks like what you wanted it to look like. What was it? Negative 240 over 161. All right, I got to stop. I'll be back. Bye, and I'll be back. You won't even notice I'm gone. Okay. Oh, I'm back. You notice I moved it up, didn't you? You're like, all right. Tangent of 1/2 x. I believe that's on my formula sheet. I come over to my formula sheet. Tangent of 1/2 x. There it is, right there in all of its glory. It's gorgeous. It's not really that gorgeous. Probably can't see it. It's probably behind my head. There it is. So let's go. 1 minus cosine, 1 plus cosine. So tangent of 1/2 x is equal to plus or minus. Well, it says positive acute angle, so we really only have to worry about the positive. So it's 1 minus cosine x all over 1 plus cosine x. Let me just make sure I got the pluses and minuses right. 1 minus, 1 plus. I'm in good shape. Oh my gosh, they even gave us the cosine. This problem's beautiful. It's so nice. All right, so let's just do this. We don't need the plus or minus anymore because it said positive acute angle. So it's 1 minus 7 over 32 all over 1 plus 7 over 32. Now remember, don't type everything in your calculator. Just type in, I don't know what's going on with my calculator. Enter. Okay, so control division. We're only going to type in the stuff that's under the radical, not this, all the stuff. So 1 minus parentheses 7 divided by 32 all over 1 plus parentheses 7 divided by 32. I hit enter. Notice it looks really nice over here for me. I get 25 over 39, which isn't great, and you're going to see why in a minute. Some of you are like, oh, I know why. 25 over 39. 39. Well, the square root of 25 isn't bad. The square root of 25 is just 5. But it's 5 over radical 39. I can't have a radical in the denominator, so again, you got to rationalize, multiply by radical 39 over radical 39, and your final answer is 5 radical 39 over 39. Oh, it's so not great. It's just manipulating numbers, kids. It's learning to play with things other than your PlayStation. Tangent of 105. Again, I don't know what the tangent of 105 is. Oh, I meant to talk to you about that earlier. I'll do it again. I'll do it on this one if I remember. I'm old. I may not remember. 105. So, again, I'm going to put tangent of 105 in my calculator. Hit enter. It's some obnoxious number. So, let's do this. The tangent... Oh, 105. I don't know anything about it, so I know it's got to have a 45, and then tangent of 45 plus 60. Isn't that nice? It's 2 angles I know a ton about. If I look over at the formula, I believe it is tan A minus or plus tan B. Oh, I always forget. Plus on top, minus on bottom, so do that all the time too. Plus tan B all over 1 minus tan A tan B. Now let me just go through. This is 45. This is 60. 60 is nice. It's not. 60 is nice. I know what 60 is. So this becomes 1 plus the radical 3, because that's what the tangent of 60 is. It's radical 3 all over 1 minus 1 times radical 3. Now, I say this is nice. I still have rationalizing to do, but I don't have to worry about that fraction crap. So this is 1 plus radical 3 all over 1 minus radical 3. I still can't leave that radical 3 in the denominator, so I'm going to multiply by the conjugate, which is 1 plus radical 3. 1 plus radical 3. So in the numerator, I get 1 plus radical 3 squared. Now, I got to be careful in the denominator. This gives me 1, and these two give me -3. So I get -2. Don't leave a negative in the denominator. Not that it's illegal. Us math teachers don't like it. So it's -1 plus radical 3 over 2 all over 2. There she goes. All right, I got to pause. I think I got to pause this. Is that 8? Okay, I got to pause. We'll come back, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Sorry. I was just drinking some of my delicious Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Give the math teacher a break, man. Stop yelling at me. I'm like, you're wasting my time. It's you're drinking your coffee. You're wasting my time. Now you're wasting my time talking to me. Now you're wasting my... All right, kids, let's go. Tangent. Ooh, ugly black. And ugly black. We'll deal with it. Tangent of 2a. Let's go get that formula again. Tangent of 2a. It's over here. 2 tan a minus all over 1 minus tan squared a. So 2 tan a all over 1 minus tan squared a. Let's see if they were nice to us. Oh my gosh, look how nice I was to you. I actually just gave it to you. Oh my gosh, you guys got to be thinking, Mr. Krause, you're my hero. All I got to do is plug it in. -3 over 4. 1 minus, we're going to do this squared, -3 over 4. All right, we'll type that sucker into my calculator. We'll be done. Control division. 2 parenthesis. Was it -3 over 4? -3 divided by 4. I forgot. Somehow I missed the 2. 2. All over 1 minus parentheses -3 divided by 4. I don't really need the negative because if I square it, it's going to be positive anyway. Squared, and I get -24 over 7. There's not even a radical to deal with. It's just -24 over 7. Ka-chang! Last problem, kiddies. Last problem of the day. Which is nice. Okay, so let's see what we got here. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. So let's do this formula. So the tangent of 1/2 a, yes, I know I need to shave, is equal to, let's go to our formula sheet. Tangent of 1/2 a, it's plus or minus 1 minus over 1 plus. I do that every time. Plus or minus the square root of 1 minus cosine a over 1 plus cosine a. Now, all of you should be thinking, oh, it's acute. I don't really need the minus because it's acute. Everything's positive in the first quadrant. And the rest of you are going, oh, what about that? We don't have cosine. Well, we kind of do. Sine is 3 over 5. You know, you guys should know by now, Pythagorean theorem, this would be 4. So cosine is 4 over 5. So we're ending up with the square root of 1 minus 4 over 5 all over 1 plus 4 over 5. All right, just type. Now remember, don't type it all in your calculator. Just type the stuff that's under the radical. So control division. 1 minus 4 divided by 5 all over. I think this one's going to turn out nice. 1 plus 4 divided by 5 equals, oh my gosh. I hope you all recognize how easy that is. Because that really becomes now the square root of 1/9. Since they're both perfect squares, the square root of 1 is 1, and the square root of 9 is 3. So the answer is 1/3. Now, I meant to talk about something earlier, and I keep forgetting to do it. It's on this problem right here. We said that the tangent of 105, if you remember the tangent of 105, I did it up here, was 4 point whatever. And then our answer, when we did it, we came up with that crazy answer. So let's see if it's right. Let's see if it's right. Parentheses, 1 minus or 1 plus the square root. So control division, negative, parentheses, 1, I don't remember, plus the square root of 3. And that whole thing was squared, wasn't it? Squared all over 2. Something is amiss. They should be the same. Oh, sometimes calculators make me mad. All right, it took me a second. I found it. I was in radian mode. If you look back, I was in radian mode. I'm now in degree mode, so I'm going to come back up here. I should have known this wasn't quite right. Hit enter. It should have been negative because it's in the third quadrant. I don't know why. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. It's the right answer. I was just in radian mode. That doggone radian mode is a pain in the neck. I will make sure on the Regents exam you do not need to be in radian mode, and you won't be in there. Okay, guys, that's it. That's all she wrote. That's the end of day 2. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Tell me how much you enjoy learning mathematics from Mr. Krause. That's me. Bye. God, that was weird. God, I should just hit the stop button and stop pretending like I'm cool, because the kids know I'm not cool. I just teach math for a living. They know I'm not cool. How do they? What? I'm cool. I'm a cool math teacher. Kids like me. Don't you? My God, I'm still recording. That's so embarrassing. I better stop. I better say something. You're still listening? Really? Why are you listening? I'm just busting your chops. Wait, am I talking to myself? I feel like I'm talking to who's answering me now? Why are you talking back to me? Bye.